Welcome to Modern Living. I'm Kathy Ireland. Women are always on the lookout for cosmetic solutions to beautify their lashes, brows, and fine and thinning hair. Revitalash Cosmetics creates a complete collection of cosmetic products that revitalize the natural beauty and inner spirit of all women. Founder and CEO, Dr. Michael Brinkenhoff, and VP of International Sales and Marketing, Darielle Sidney, are here to tell us more. Welcome to Modern Living.
It's great to be here.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Michael, could you please discuss some of the challenges women face when it comes to selecting the right cosmetics?
It seems to me that beauty is not just about how you look, but it's how you feel. And at the end of the day, the product that is most appropriate for a woman is the one that makes her feel the best.
And Dari, can you please tell us how Revitalash Cosmetics is providing a solution to women everywhere?
Well, I work in the international field for the company, and so one common thread that I find in my job is that women want to feel and look beautiful, and we are able to provide products for them to achieve this.
Michael, please tell us more about your proprietary technology and how it has created new categories and products.
Well, we have taken a great deal of time and effort to put together a number of ingredients which work synergistically in order to promote the beauty both of the eyelashes, the eyebrow, and of fine and thinning hair. We have Revitalash Advanced for our eyelash product. We have Revita-Brow for our brow product, and we have a number of products for fine and thinning hair as well. And these all work together as our own proprietary formulation.
We have 3 different categories that we work in. We have our eyelash beautification product, which is Revitalash Advanced. We have a product for the brows, which is Revita-Brow Advanced. And then we have an entire line for fine and thinning hair called Regenesis. And within each of those categories, we have complementary products that accentuate the effects of each of those hero products. So we have wonderful mascaras and primers for the eyelashes, brow gels and defining liners for the eyes, and then amazing volumizing shampoos and conditioners for the fine and thinning hair. So we really cover all ground here. They're distributed worldwide, multi-channel distribution, so we don't have just one demographic that uses our product, so we can't just sell it through one door. We have spas, salons, medi-spas, home shopping, department stores. We're all over the map.
Wonderful. And do men use the products as well?
Absolutely. Men love our hair products. They've used our brow products. You can use our brow products on the beard, on the sideburns, so multifunctional.
Well, we took a deeper look at Revitalash Cosmetics in this Modern Living Field Report.
Women of all ages are looking for cosmetic solutions to beautify their lashes, brows, and fine and thinning hair. However, these solutions can put stress on the natural hair. Revitalash Cosmetics is a company known for celebrating women of courage and beauty. Their physician-created products are safe and always of the highest quality.
I'm Paula Breck. I am the creative director of Paula Breck Salons, New York City and Philadelphia. We carry Revitalash. It blew our clients' minds away. They just love the way their lashes look with this product. Then Revita-Brow, I believe, came out and we started carrying Revita-Brow. And the same kind of idea that girls who were having brows that really had no definition started to get brows that had amazing shape. And when they came to me and said, now we have a hairline called Regenesis, I was all in. And we carry everything across the board from Regenesis, their conditioners, their micro-targeting spray, the wonderful foam, which I use on almost every client to keep their hair looking fabulous. We use them, we love them. We really enjoy carrying this line in my salons.
I use Revita-Brow for my brows, and I see a huge difference. I use Revitalash for my lashes, and they're just more lush. And I use Regenesis, and just my brows, my lashes, and my hair are all just healthier. I just love all 3 products.
As a 28-year-old woman in today's society, there is such a scrutiny to keep up with the trends. I see girls my age with the long, luscious hair and the thick, full brows, and I wanted that so badly, and I wasn't having it. My brows were suffering on the end. These products were recommended to me, and I am so thankful. I absolutely love them. My hair is looking so much better. Just seeing the results, boosting my confidence, I'm so pleased with that and so thankful.
Michael, please tell us about Revitalash Cosmetics and how the company came about.
Well, it's been a 10-year journey since the first product was sold, but it's actually a journey that goes back 25 years when I started as a physician, an ophthalmologist. As an eye specialist, I had a lot of knowledge and scientific information about the eyes and eyelashes. That was part one of the story. Part two is that my lovely wife, Gail, had been struggling successfully with metastatic breast cancer. She had to go through a number of difficult, debilitating kinds of treatments, basically to save her life. And they left her eyelashes not as beautiful as they once were, and she was not happy about it. I recognized I might be able to do something to be able to help her re-beautify her eyelashes, and she actually helped teach me that it's not just how you look, it's how you feel. And I came up with a formula that beautified her eyelashes again. She came up with a wonderful name, and that's how Revitalash Cosmetics started.
That's a beautiful story, powerful.
And I remember how they came up with that name, and we were all sitting around a kitchen table when they realized that this product was going to be a company. There was a yellow legal pad with names written out, crossed out, circled, starred, and it really all started there at the kitchen table, just trying out different names and how would people like it if it sounded like this? And it really was one of those in your garage, well, it was our kitchen table, but
Right.
I came up with all these names that were very guy kind of names, and your mom basically nixed them very quickly. But then there was this moment of silence, and your mom came up with, she said, "I've got it," and she said, "Revitalash," and that.
it was like the pens went down and they were
Said,
just
"That's
done.
it." I immediately said, "That's it," and how it was born.
And Dari, can you please tell us what the company was like in the early days and how you became involved in the business?
I mean, I was always on the fringe because it's family. So I always heard, I was living in New York at the time, and I got the call that suddenly they were getting inquiries for international. And basically my job interview was, "Dari, you like to travel, right?" And I said yes. And so from that point on, I built the international business for Revitalash Cosmetics. And I've been with the company officially for 9 years, but of course from the inception, just knowing about the company, of course, because it's family. But it has changed dramatically. We, have about 60 employees, and it used to be 5 of us sitting around a table. And I started out of the kitchen of my Brooklyn apartment. It's changed dramatically, and we've changed lives all over the world. So.
Well, congratulations. That's got to be so rewarding.
Revitalash came into being with just one product, a unique eyelash conditioner. This was created by Michael Brinkenhoff, MD, for his wife to help her feel beautiful during her fight against breast cancer.
Gail came into my office with her breast cancer diagnosis, needing chemotherapy, and came with Michael. He was there to support her as she was getting chemotherapy. And that kind of began what ended up as a love story between the two of them. And I was involved with the breast cancer. They were starting their life together. And the next 20 years really was the trajectory of their relationship evolving, her breast cancer unfortunately returning, and yet that love that was established at the beginning led to everything that people think about in terms of love and marriage, family and children, and the issues that happen with children growing up, a large family, a blended family, 7 kids, and the complexity of their life was always handled in the context of how much they loved each other, and here came the breast cancer. But all along, he supported her being as normal as she could possibly be, and that was in the Revitalash Cosmetics products, that she used and got benefit from. And then, typical of them, besides forming this business, she felt the responsibility to other women who were like her. And that just was incredible. And to be involved as their physician on that journey was a privilege and inspiring.
Today, Revitalash's complete collection of cosmetic products revitalize the natural beauty and inner spirit of all women.
Michael, how did the company grow from just one product to the successful beauty business that it is today? And at what point did you just say, wow, this thing has really taken off?
It was very early on, actually. My experience with cosmetics was that most cosmetics are a little bit like hope in a jar, and they don't necessarily meet expectations. And our product, when it first came on the market, exceeded all expectations. And word of mouth traveled so quickly. Within the first several months, we were inundated. I felt like I had a tiger by the tail. And that led to additional products. We realized how very important eyelashes were. And frankly, I think eyelashes ultimately, I'm biased, but I think I also believe that is the gateway to beauty. And I think that goes back historically all the way to Cleopatra's time. But we also expanded into brow products, and we had a focus around the eye because that was my specialty. But it did take off by word of mouth. Women talk to each other.
When products work, women talk to each other, men talk to each other, and it was very grassroots from the beginning.
Right.
I don't think we placed a paid-for advertisement for the first couple of years of our inception. It was really just, have you tried this?
It
wonderful. Really works.
Well, to have that advocacy, it's powerful. And women talk when they're happy and when they're not happy.
Yeah.
So congratulations to you.
And I think the story of how the product was invented for Gail connected to people. It was something that they could understand.
Right.
And to go back to your question about how did you know when you really made it, when you really found that this was taking off, was when we were able to give back. When we were able to give back and become a philanthropic company, because that's how we started originally. It was in honor of my mom, in honor of Gail. And so to be able to give back to the community that hence started this company in the beginning, that felt really good.
Oh, and can you talk about that, your give back program?
We take a percentage of all of the profits of the company and we feed it back into pink ribbon causes. I have a special interest because as a physician, I actually enjoy identifying various research and educational initiatives around the country and around the world where they're doing the kinds of research, particularly for breast cancer, that doesn't just focus on chemotherapy, for example, but focuses on what we call targeted therapy, which are the next steps in research, immunologic treatments, and ways to actually target a disease instead of giving a broadband poison.
Right.
Which is the best we have, and it's very helpful for a lot of folks. But I try to take an interest in identifying those scientific projects that are going to make a difference.
And for the third year in a row, we've partnered with City of Hope in Los Angeles, and we have worked with their Positive Imaging Center. We have created a Gail Brinkenhoff Symposium in honor of her memory and her treatment there. And doctors and researchers come from worldwide to talk about what's going on in breast cancer research, and Revitalash Cosmetics sponsors that.
And we try to pull an eclectic group of researchers together that who wouldn't normally be talking to each other. And when they start talking and collaborating on some very deep levels of scientific knowledge, new ideas come up.
Right. Oh, it's wonderful.
Revitalash's philanthropic endeavors continue to remain at the heart of the company. A portion of the proceeds from each sale benefits nonprofit breast cancer research and education initiatives. This includes the annual Gail Brinkenhoff Symposium at City of Hope. This unique event brings the brightest minds in breast cancer research together to collaborate and share invaluable information.
So the relationship between the City of Hope and Revitalash Cosmetics has been wonderful. It has allowed us to put on an annual breast cancer symposium that touches on three big areas in terms of what's going on in breast cancer. It's research, clinical practice, and prevention. And this symposium and the support from Revitalash Cosmetics has allowed us to bring in the super chiefs, so to speak, for breast cancer from all over the country. And it has allowed for an incredible exchange of ideas between these leaders in these other institutions as well as our own. And some wonderful collaborations have resulted because of these exchanges that we've had only because of the support of Revitalash Cosmetics. The symposium serves a great function in terms of research, clinical practice, as well as education. This last year we had it as part of a CME course, and we had clinicians and nurses as well as research scientists all participating in a day-long symposium, hearing the best of the best talk about their work and how they're changing clinical practice and how we're actually thinking about breast cancer in this time. And we cannot do it without Revitalash Cosmetics.
Michael, Dari spoke about the power of word of mouth. Can you tell us what your customers are saying about your products?
Practically every day we get testimonials talking to us about how they love the product, how it really works, how it exceeded their expectations. And many times we get emotional kinds of testimonials from people who have had issues with their eyelashes and with their brows, where we've actually been able to help them and make a difference in their lives.
And Dari, can you please tell us where your products are currently available for purchase?
You can find our products in luxury spas and salons, hair salons, medi spas. They can be found at dermatology offices, plastic surgeons, cosmetic retail.
Right, and it's global.
And it's global. It's 61 countries worldwide as of 2017.
And Dari, can you please explain how you go about developing new products?
It is a long and arduous process at our company because we hold a very high standard. So we don't launch products every 6 months or even every 3 months, which is pretty standard for a cosmetics company. We don't have seasonal colors that we come out with. We launch about one product per year, and that is because we set the bar very high for safety testing, for reviews, making sure that people really love this product and that it is going to fit our demographic of users and that it makes sense within our category. So, we aren't going to launch a suntan lotion because that doesn't work within our category. But we are going to launch the best mascara that we can and the best lash conditioners that we can.
The team at GC Apothecary recommended Revitalash to me as one of the best cosmetics brands that is dedicated to the treatment of the lashes. When I started using Revitalash, I wanted younger lashes and I got them. A year ago for my work, I had eyelashes extensions done. So I needed an eyelash conditioner that would help to protect my lashes. And Revitalash was perfect.
First of all, our clients want a product that offers a solution for their eyelashes and brows problems. They wanted a clinically tested, hypoallergenic product, and they want to see results. After 3 weeks of use, they have seen spectacular, curler, and healthier lashes. There's no doubt, I absolutely recommend Revitalash products because they really work.
J'utilise Revitalash Advanced depuis assez longtemps maintenant et je trouve que depuis que j'utilise, mes cils ils paraissent plus fournis, ils sont très doux, ils sont aussi un peu plus flexibles. Donc quand je mets du mascara le matin, ça glisse vraiment. Je reçois beaucoup de compliments sur mes cils, donc c'est pour ça que je continue à l'utiliser. Et le primer, c'est plus récent. Je l'utilise depuis 2 mois environ et je trouve que ça fait vraiment une bonne base pour mon mascara habituel qui s'applique très facilement et qui ne fait pas de paquet. Voilà. Oui, je l'ai déjà recommandé à mes 3 sœurs et à ma mère, ma grand-mère. Elles utilisent toutes le Revitalash, elles adorent et en plus on a toutes remarqué qu'un flacon tenait assez longtemps. Et puis donc ouais. Et puis en plus je trouve que c'est une très belle marque, j'aime beaucoup ses valeurs caritatives.
Une très très grande satisfaction de la part de nos clients qui sont maintenant extrêmement fidèles aux produits, qui n'hésitent pas aussi à en parler, donc il y a aussi beaucoup de bouche à oreille sur ce produit et c'est la raison pour laquelle ça fonctionne si bien. Bien évidemment, c'est un produit que l'on peut recommander à toutes les femmes, quel que soit leur âge et en toutes circonstances, toutes les femmes qui ont envie d'avoir des beaux cils et des beaux sourcils. Et on aime aussi beaucoup le côté philanthropique de la marque qui consiste à reverser une partie des bénéfices à la recherche en général.
We carry the whole line of Revitalash. Revitalash is a very professional brand and I can rely on a brand that is designed by doctors and that delivers results. They see they have healthier, stronger, and in some cases more curly lashes, and they're very happy. They see results very fast. The product is very easy to use. You just need to apply it once a day. So they see amazing results. We want satisfied clients that will always come back and see results because that's the best client you can have. They will always come back to my concept store.
And Michael, what sets Revitalash Cosmetics apart from your competitors?
We actually pioneered the technology of this entire category. Second of all, we truly were created out of a love story for my wife, Gail. Thirdly, I don't think there are any other companies that are founded in this category by a physician. And that lends a good deal of, I believe, credibility and ethical responsibility to the nature of the products, the safety of the products, their efficacy too. We've also got a very strong philanthropic arm where we donate a portion of our profits every year to educational as well as research into breast cancer initiatives. I think there may be some other reasons, but
I would say our products are clinically tested, ophthalmologist reviewed, dermatology reviewed, so they are held to the highest standard of safety.
Right.
So when people are using our products, they know not only do they work, but they're safe. That is a big issue for a lot of women when searching for cosmetics.
And Dari, can you please tell us more about Glamour Magazine Look of Ages Beauty Contest?
This was really exciting for us. This got us connected with our customers. So Glamour hosted a contest to find the next face of Revitalash. And we had 3 lucky winners, all different demographics and ages that represented the modern Revitalash Advanced customer. And they did a huge photo shoot in New York and they got their makeup done and they felt wonderful.
Very exciting.
And of course they were using our products and they are going to be our models for the next year. And you can find our ads in Glamour Magazine featuring real customers.
Oh, it's wonderful.
And along those lines, the concept of ageless beauty, it doesn't matter what your age is. Beauty is a state of mind, and this is where I come back to it's a feeling just as much as an actual look. And it feeds upon itself. I call it a virtuous circle. How you feel about yourself and how you look can be beneficial all the way around.
Right. And how quickly do most people see results from Revitalash?
Well, it all depends. I think many people see them almost immediately with the application of some of the ingredients in the product. And then many times, over a period of weeks, they really see much more dramatic results.
Wonderful. And lastly, Dari, how will Revitalash Cosmetics continue to evolve and grow in the future?
Well, we are making a lasting impression on women's lives, women's beauty routines. I think as natural beauty becomes something more of a trend, that is where we step in. So women feel really good about themselves, not having to wear a lot of makeup. They have beautiful lashes and brows now. And so I think it will evolve in the way that makeup trends evolve, and we will be continuing to be at the forefront of that. And I think continuing to make a difference in the philanthropic world and continuing to keep the bar and set the bar high for new products, and we're here to stay.
One of the challenges, and you bring it to mind as I think about it, our hero product, our eyelash conditioner, it's gone through a couple of formulation changes over this 10-year span, but to me oftentimes it feels like we are at the best possible product it can be, the best formulation. It's going to be hard to find something better.
Right.
So one of the challenges is how do we just get that one product out to as many people as possible without having to reinvent it every several years, because once you're the best, it's hard to go anywhere from there.
Right.
That's when you have to get creative and come up with new packaging or new bundles or new add-on products, and that is why we have an amazing team that we work with, because they keep us motivated to do that and to keep the product fresh and getting into new hands every day.
Well, it sounds like Revitalash Cosmetics is providing exciting and valuable cosmetic solutions to women of all ages. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thanks for having us.
For Modern Living, I'm Kathy Ireland. Thank you for watching.